Hey Mermaid Goddesses! Thank you so much for joining me on today's Mindful Movement Magic. The theme for the day is slow it down. I channeled a very gentle and powerful practice for you today. And to get us started, I want to do a card pull, get you set off on the right foot, give you some things to think about as you move your body, and some messages to channel as you move through the practice. So here we go. Penelope's gonna help me. You gonna help me? How about this one? The Crane Bag. Sacred Ocean Medicine, Clutter, Declutter Choice. When this card comes up, it is a signal that you need to declutter your life, declutter your mind, come back to your body, come back to yourself, and remember that you have everything you need right in your little toolbox. Call on your guides, call on your angels, pray, call on your fur babies. You have everything you need right here within you. The Sacred Ocean Medicine is your medicine. Whatever you need to do today to come back to yourself, to declutter your mind, kick out the things that no longer serve you so that you can make room in your heart. That's what this card is saying. So as you move through the practice today, remember to slow it down and take a breath. Come back to yourself, come back to your breath when things start to feel overwhelming. And I hope that you can carry this message with you. You have everything you need right here and up here. And to make the choice today to release what doesn't serve you, to carry only the essentials in your crane bag and continue on. So I hope that this practice and this card reading, I hope it helps today. I hope it resonates with you, and we will circle back when we're done. We're going to start our warm-up today with 10 really deep breaths. Find a comfortable spot on the floor, on a mat, on a pillow. Place your hand on your heart and your hand on your belly. And as you take in your deep breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth, feel how that air feels in your body. Feel how it feels to sit here expanding in your chest, expanding in your belly. Keep breathing deep. Relax your shoulders. Say thank you to the land that you're on, your body for being here, and call in your guides and angels. Now we're going to start with shoulder rotations. You can do both arms at once, one arm at a time. Right now we're working on one arm at a time, and just keep going until your arms feel warmed up. We're doing about 10 or 15 shoulder rotations each side here. If it starts to feel hard, You can always take a break, center back into your heart. Remember, you have everything you need within you to continue on this journey. And as we end, we're just going to kind of shake it out a little bit, move our arms around, and come back into heart center. Breathe. Okay. Next, we're going to go into a lunge to hip stretch. You want to pick one side, just pick a leg, step out far enough so that you can put both legs into 90-degree angles, and then gently push your hips forward, just your pelvis. And you see that I adjusted there a little bit. And we're just going to feel a really nice deep stretch in our hip. You're welcome to move your hand up to the sky, say a little prayer and a thank you to your guides, and then slowly come up and out of the lunge. We're going to do 5 on each side. Step forward as far as you feel comfortable. If you need to start in this position, if doing a lunge is too hard, that's okay. The goal here is to feel that deep stretch in the hip. We're warming up the hip flexors, helping to build our strong and beautiful base. You're going to continue this again for 5 on each side. Don't forget to come back to your breath. You are here. You are powerful. We're building a slow and gentle practice today, swishing around all of that golden, sparkly energy that all mermaid goddesses hold within. Come out slow. Remember to engage your muscles. What does that mean? It means to flex your muscles. They protect you as you build your strength, even when we're moving slow. Say a prayer, honor your body here. You're doing so good, friend. Next, we're going to get into a plank. Now to start the movement, just take a deep breath, and you're welcome to do a modified plank. That's what I'll show you first. You're going to want to focus on engaging your core and your butt and your quad muscles. Flex those to support your body as you're holding yourself up. The modified high plank, you rest on your knees and your arms are up. You can also do a low plank, as you see here, flat back. If you need a little bit of a challenge, you can get up on your feet. Just remember, keeping a flat back, breathing deep, holding yourself. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds. If you need to come down onto your knees, that's okay. We're all about slowing it down, being intentional about these movements. If you want a bigger challenge, you can try a moving plank. If you're like me and you need to be moving all the time, go down on your forearms slowly and then push yourself up onto your high plank position. You can do this both in a high plank or on your knees. Remember to breathe deep here, friend. Now that we're done with the plank, good job. We're going to move on to what is called ankle taps. You're going to slowly move your back onto the mat and put your heels as close to your butt as you can. Slowly raise your shoulders up and move side to side to tap your ankles. We're building energy in the core right now. Feels so good. Remember to breathe, and you're going to count to 20. Once you're done with that, lay down, take another deep breath, and get ready to do the warm-up one more time. Now we're into practice. Now, after you've done the warm-up twice, we're going to start with what's called a 90-90 hip stretch. You're going to sit with your front leg in a 90-degree angle in front of you and your back leg in a 90-degree angle behind you. Make sure you don't put your leg out. You want to protect your knees. If you have to lean back, if this is a little bit difficult, feel free to do that. And we're just going to slowly raise our arm up and come down to tap it on the ground. Don't go forward too much if it hurts. Only move forward as much as you can comfortably do. This is a beautiful exercise to help you build strength and flexibility in your hips. Helps you open up that area of your body. You should also feel a stretch in your lower back and your obliques, and the sides of your core. Building a strong base here, building a strong root, helping us open up. We're going to do this about 10 times on each leg. Remember to breathe in deep through your nose as you come up. And out through your mouth as you go down. Beautiful. Now we're going to move to the next leg. We're going to switch sides, put one leg behind you at a 90-degree angle and one leg in front. Sit firmly on the ground. Imagine glute roots coming up to support you. Lift your arm and do 10 more slow taps. Make sure when you come up, you're breathing in and out as you go down. Bend at the waist. Feel the energy building up in your body. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Imagine a glowy, sparkly light shining down on you. As you stretch forward and reach your arm up to the sky. Almost done. Good job. Now we're moving on to the next exercise. There's two different ways to do it. I'm going to show you a little more challenging way the first go around. You're going to start at a 45-degree angle and get your leg up off the ground. Put your hand next to your foot and reach. We're warming up the back right now. Make sure your leg isn't too far forward. I adjusted right there. And if you start to feel wobbly here, make sure you engage all of your muscles, your glutes, your butt, to make sure you're flexing your leg muscles. You are creating a very strong base to allow you to open your chest up and reach towards the sky. You're going to do this 10 times on each leg. Now remember, this is a little more challenging. If you need a modification, just wait a second and you'll see that in the next set. Go slow. Breathe in through your nose on the way up and out through your mouth on the way down. This is called the lizard stretch. Building strength and flexibility in your spine. Building strength in your balancing muscles. Helping to hold you even when things get a little wobbly. Beautiful. Now slowly lower yourself down and move on to the next leg. That was a tough one. So this is the modification. You're going to start the same way. Legs at 90-degree angles. We're just moving on to the next leg. And instead of lifting your leg up, you are going to rest your knee on the mat and turn slowly, reaching your arm up, opening your chest. Slowly twisting your spine. This is still challenging. You are using a lot of muscles in your body. So go slow. Feel into the energy that you're building in your body. When you start to feel wobbly again, flex your muscles. They're your solid base to keep you held. You do this 10 times. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel your breath coming in, filling your lungs, spreading all that energy around your body. Good job. Woo! All right, now we're moving on. I'm going to show you the modified version of this exercise first. It's a squat pulse. So to do a squat, you're going to bend at the hips like you're sitting your butt down on a chair. You want to make sure you keep your chest open and your knees lined up with your feet. You do not want them to go in or out. You want to feel stable, leaning back on your heels. So to start, you're going to go down into a squat and lift slowly up and down about an inch. Do that about 20 times. That's the modification. Otherwise, we're going to go squat to knee. You're going to pick one leg to lead and slowly drop down on your knees and step up into a low squat. You can keep your hands in front of you for stability, for balance. We're going slow, girl. We are going slow. Make sure that you move intentionally. Picking up your feet, placing them solidly on the ground before you move on. And you're going to do this 10 times for each leading leg. So now we're moving on to the next leading leg. You're so strong. You're so powerful. You're so wonderfully made. This is building some cardiovascular strength. You're making your heart go up a little bit, your heart rate. You're building a lot of strength in your lower base. And you're proving yourself that you can do this. You can do this. Almost done. Woo! Good job. Okay. You earned a rest. You don't really need to earn a rest, but we're doing one now. We're going to say a little prayer, honor our bodies in a child's pose. I'd like to take a second to honor the Shoshone-Bannock tribe. The land in which I reside belongs to them. I'd like to honor my guides, the universe, for bringing us all here together to do this wonderful practice. Come back to your breath here. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. When you're ready, you can slowly come up out of child's pose. Say thank you, body. Thank you, guides. Thank you, angels, for allowing me the chance to do this beautiful practice today. Okay. Now we are going to get set up to do thread the needle. This is another mobility exercise to help strengthen and create flexibility in your major joints. You're going to start on all fours. Make sure your back is flat. Do a little dance, shake it up. Take your outside hand and thread it through the opening right underneath your body. Get your shoulder as close to the floor as possible. You can bend your other arm slightly, no problem. We are warming up the energy in our spine, in our shoulders, creating a deep stretch. And you're going to do this 10 times total. Remember to go slow. Don't push yourself. Don't go to the point that it hurts. Just feel that deep stretch. Feel your back opening up. Feel your shoulders stretching. Go as low as you can, and then come back up. In through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, now we're ready for a cool down. You made it. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, and let's breathe. You just did something so powerful for yourself today, friend. Thank your angels and your guides for being with you today. And we're going to start with a butterfly stretch. So sit down on the floor, put your feet together, and allow the gravity to take your legs down. Don't push them down. While you're sitting here, shake it up a little, release any tension in your neck and shoulders, and come back to your breath. Feel the stretch in your inner leg, in your quads. And breathe. Now we're going to do a figure 4 stretch. So put one leg out and reach. Either touch your ankle, touch the lower part of your calf, or the inside of your foot, wherever your flexibility lies. Again, don't push yourself too hard. Just feel that stretch. Feel your body opening up. And don't forget to breathe. Moving on to the next leg, same thing. This is a really great stretch. Feel it in your hamstrings and your calves. Maybe place your hand on your heart. Feel your heartbeat, your beautiful empath heart center. All right, now we're moving on to a hip flexor stretch. So we're going to get our both legs into a 90-degree angle, and we're going to softly and gently move our hip forward. You want to feel your pelvic bone kind of move forward slightly to feel a stretch in your hip and your upper quad. Bring your arm up to the sky. Thank you, universe. So happy to be here. Put a hand on your heart, hand on your hip. Touch your body. next leg. Again, we're going to slightly move our hip forward to feel a gentle stretch in our hip flexor. You don't want to push your hips forward to make your back concave. You want your back to still be flat and protect that lower back as much as you can. Slowly move your arm up to the sky and breathe. Engage your butt, flex it if you start to feel your lower back to hurt or you start to feel wobbly. Support yourself with your muscles. They're there for you. Now we are going to do a hamstring stretch. So if you want, you can just bend forward, grab your elbows, swing back and forth, feel the stretch in your hamstring. Or if you need a little bit more of a deeper stretch, go into a downward dog. You can pedal your legs to feel that stretch even deeper in your calves, or just hang out here quietly, getting into your breath. Feel how powerfully strong your legs and your shoulders are, your arms for holding you here. And when you're ready, slowly come out of the stretch and sit for a second so we can do a shoulder stretch. Whatever feels comfortable for you, whatever position. Pull one hand forward across your chest and hold it there. Breathe. And move on to the next arm. Breathe. This has been a wonderful practice and you are doing so great. I'm so proud of you. This is where we end. Thank you so much. Do a little dance. You just finished a 35-minute movement practice. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed the practice as much as I enjoyed channeling it and doing it with you. Thank you again so much. I'm Danielle, owner of Empower Your Present Fitness, and this is Mindful Movement Magic. Slow it down. Please like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Pinterest to get more of these wonderful videos of soul and energy nourishing movement.